Let's see rough endoplasmic reticulum functions. We just ended up the last session in discussing the ribosomes. That's the major difference between these two types of endoplasmic reticulum, isn't it? The smooth endoplasmic reticulum doesn't have ribosomes, whereas rough endoplasmic reticulum possesses ribosomes. That's where the other name for rough endoplasmic reticulum is granular. Yes, granular. And smooth endoplasmic reticulum, other name? Granular. Yes. Absence of ribosomes, presence of ribosomes. So that makes the basic difference between these two types of endoplasmic reticulum that we discussed in the structure of endoplasmic reticulum. Okay. Then, if you take the rough endoplasmic reticulum, I just gave an introduction about how the ribosomes are involved in production of proteins. So we won't use production or development words in biology. We'll use word synthesis, like in chemistry. Okay. Here synthesis of proteins takes place when there are ribosomes. The basic difference between smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum structural aspect is something related to difference in their functional aspect. Okay. So here the smooth endoplasmic reticulum basically synthesis lipids, whereas rough endoplasmic reticulum basically synthesis proteins. Because ribosomes are absent in smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and we'll find ribosomes only in rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so wherever you find ribosomes, the ribosome main function is synthesis of proteins. This process is termed as translation. This word in detail we'll discuss when we discuss about ribosomes individually. Okay. Now, when you take the rough endoplasmic reticulum, major function is production of proteins. And how these proteins are acting. Now, when you take proteins, proteins will act as enzymes, either in digestive system, and proteins will act as carrier molecules, like the hemoglobin in circulatory system. And in other major systems, proteins are very important biomolecules. Okay, so rough endoplasmic reticulum carries more important function than smooth endoplasmic reticulum, in the sense they are producing very important biomolecules called proteins. This is the first basic function of rough endoplasmic reticulum. The other function, the second function of rough endoplasmic reticulum, if you take, I hope you remembered we discussed 4 different functions for smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Yes? Can anybody list out?
Ma'am, of which?
Smooth endoplasmic reticulum functions.
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, we discussed that smooth endoplasmic reticulum influxes or pushes calcium muscles.
Yes, explain calcium.
It detoxify the drugs and it synthesizes lipid, fats and hormones.
Yes. Detoxification. Detoxification is the second function, and the third function is synthesis of lipids like hormones and steroids, sex hormones. Other than that, okay, D means removal, toxification, toxins. How that happens? See, when you take how the smooth endoplasmic reticulum will carry out this function. See, when there is a diseased condition, It may be like a cold or fever, like common disease conditions, or some person is affected with cancer or some organ failure. Okay, like kidney failure, something like that, lung thrombosis, some disease condition. You take any of the example. When a person is not feeling well, not in a healthy condition, immediately we go for medication, isn't it? So when a person is undergoing medication, what usually they'll take drugs. Okay, drugs in the sense medicines. Okay, now the other drugs we are nowadays looking in all media and all.
Ma'am, like chewing of tobacco.
What are you?
Ma'am, like chewing of tobacco.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Not those drugs, but medicine also is called a drug. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So here, when you take any medication, when a person is unhealthy, in such a condition, when you are taking drugs, as I'm assuming a cancer patient over here. Okay. See, when a person is taking drug, a cancer patient is taking drug. The drug not only controls the cancer, but also shows some side effects. Okay. So here the drug is targeted to treat cancer, but along with treating cancer, the remaining cells which are nearby to the cancer cells, suppose you assume that this is the cancer or tumor tissue. Nearby you will be having remaining all other tissues inside the body, isn't it? So here the drug will act on the tissue, not only on the cancer tissue, the surrounding other healthy tissue also gets damaged.
Yes.
That's called side effect. Okay. So here the activity of drug, if you take on a cancer patient or for fever, that purpose, generally we'll take capsules for fever. Some kind of antibiotics we'll take when a disease condition happens. So this capsule not only affects in reducing the body temperature, but also shows some side effect on the remaining cells also in the body. This has to be controlled, isn't it? Otherwise, the uses of medication doesn't importance. In order to control the side effects, we are having a specific system called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. What the smooth endoplasmic reticulum will do? It OH groups. Generally, we call them as hydroxyl groups. The hydroxyl groups will be added to endoplasmic reticulum to all the toxins. Toxins, for example, we can say drugs used for medication or any other foreign molecules like the bacteria and all which enters into the body. Okay, so to all these toxins, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum will add hydroxyl groups. What is the purpose of adding hydroxyl group? When hydroxyl group is added to these toxins, they will be hydrolyzed. Means what? They will be lysed. Hydrolysis is nothing but by adding water molecules, we are making solubilized. This is a common term we use in chemistry, isn't it? So here, in that way, the toxin effect, which we call as side effect, that can be controlled or that can be removed, which is known as detoxification. Am I clear with detoxification?
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes,
the side effect will hydroxyl means it it will get soluble with water, and then how can it get detoxify?
Once it showed the effect on the patient, the parts of the patient shouldn't be damaged. See how the hydrolysis is detoxifying is the point of your interest, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. When you want to control the side effect, you want the drug to act specifically at the point where it is intended to act. Means this point. The part it shouldn't act. Okay. So the drug is specifically going to this place. The remaining part of the drug activity will be controlled when hydrolysis happens. The hydrolysis, what it will do, the remaining part of the drug which shows the side effect,
Yes, ma'am.
part will be solubilized. Only the effective part will act on the effective position. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.